Hi, I'm Mike Miller. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for watching. My guest today is a really good guitar player, good singer, and I've seen him perform a number of times. I'm honored to have Chris Caruvana here today. Chris, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I really like your music.
Thanks.
You have various different kinds of things you've done over the years as far as music. I was noticing on YouTube you have about 140 videos and on SoundCloud a lot of songs. So you were doing electronic music back a number of years ago, and you've kind of...
That's right. Yeah, that's sort of how I started. I think experimenting. I got Sony Acid a long time ago.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Office Depot was sort of a cheaper, well, inexpensive music program. And I started playing around with their soft synths and just seeing what would, how it felt. And I had a lot of fun, got sort of hooked. And then I think about a few months later, I started playing around on the guitar. And I figured writing like songs is sort of maybe more emotionally fulfilling than just the electronic stuff. But.
Yeah, you had been studying music along while you were doing this electronic music.
Yeah, I took
learning guitar and...
Yeah, that's right. I took a year of music theory also in high school. So.
Really? Yeah, yeah. So, what was that? Eyes of April. We saw that we noticed a while ago has about 4,000 hits.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how they got so many hits, but I mean, I did sort of inspired by Brian Eno, Steve Roach, and Liquid Mind. These. So what you call drone, which is a minimal style of ambient music. It's really, I think, designed for relaxing and sleeping, or maybe inducing meditative states or something like this.
I mean, is it usually like a slow 4/4, or is
yeah, really slow.
Really slow, yeah.
Sort of make it. You sort of, I think in general the idea is to sort of remove the rhythmic structure altogether.
Yeah, the beat is not emphasized much at all. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
So I think that's the difference between ambient and drone. So
really?
the drone is where you sort of, there's not really much of a rhythmic component, whereas ambient, I think some Marconi Union got one song called Weightless popular for a little bit because they did a scientific study saying that Weightless was the most relaxing song, I think.
Really?
So.
What kind of instruments did they use, or was it?
I think it's all synth.
All synth.
All synth. But there is a beat, so you can't hear it. But I think it's about around 60 BPM. So.
Yeah, really
like a
slow.
beat, yeah, per second. It's really slow, yeah. But it's nice. It sounds good. I mean.
Yeah, and it allows for a lot of subdivision of the beat, I guess.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What kind of guitar do you play mainly now?
Acoustic. I have an Art and Lutherie. I think it's a cedar top.
Really? How long have you had that guitar?
Since 2000, I think 2008.
Really?
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Who are some of your influences on say, just your playing guitar and singing?
Ryan Adams,
okay.
I think, and Ray LaMontagne, I think, were my first.
Really?
Big influences. From then on, I mean, some Leonard Cohen, I think, snuck in. I like to focus more on the lyrics, I think.
Yeah.
So singer-songwriter sort of.
Magician's Cross, I had never heard of them.
Yeah, I think I just came across them searching through SoundCloud.
Really? And you like that kind of music? Yeah. It's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
How do you pronounce that other word? M-joiner?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think it's Mjoiner.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure.
So you're working on your PhD in math right now?
That's right.
Here at UNT?
Mm-hmm.
What is your emphasis there?
In math, I'm doing, something called automatic continuity.
Really?
So it's really pure, just pure mathematics. I'm not really sure if it can find any applications in like physics, as some people do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just mathematics, I guess, for mathematics' sake, in some sense.
About as deep as you can get into it?
Yeah, so I mean, I use, so if you'd have to take abstract algebra and topology, I think, before, but that's really all you would need. But I use a algebraic structure to determine topological structure, assuming some weak continuity stuff. So, I mean, if you're taking calculus, you know what continuous means, sort of, but...
What does topological mean?
Right, so, topology, I read in undergraduate texts, and the guy was trying to, in the preface, was saying, well, how can we describe topology in layman's terms? And he said something along the lines of, it's the abstractification of our notion of closeness.
Really?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's really sort of the study of proximity and how things kind of, but in a really abstract way.
Yeah. Does that have applications, though, to business and industry, or is it more like academic?
It's, as far as I know, academic and physical.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of, I think a lot of people do, topology is very important in physics.
Really?
But I think maybe, probably outside of that, probably not so much.
Yeah.
I'd have to see the applications.
How did you become interested in math?
I was, my original goal at high school was to go to Full Sail in Florida to do recording arts.
Yeah.
And that didn't pan out, so I just went to the local university in Wichita Falls, Midwestern State. And I was sort of just looking to see, testing out classes, see what I could major in. And I remembered being decent at math in high school.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, I'll take some math classes and see, and then I enjoyed it.
You liked it and were able to
so I
do
stuck
well
around.
with it. Yeah, yeah. Have you had some engineering classes too? Or?
No.
Yeah. You could easily do that, I'm sure. If you
I
wanted.
mean, if I practice, yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah. Has the study of mathematics evolved over the last 10 years, do you think?
I mean, it's a slow process. I can't think of any major breakthroughs in the last 10 years. I think, at least in the more pure side of things, the biggest breakthrough, I think, was in the 1960s, around when this guy, what's his name? I don't remember his name, but there was this big conjecture for a while called the continuum hypothesis made by George Cantor, and they showed that actually, if you sort of working in a system of mathematics, you cannot prove the statement. So it's sort of like it's an inattainable. You can't show that it's true or false.
Really?
So sort of the biggest, and it had a deep impact on philosophy as well. So I think even in physics, people were having the same sort of situation going on, like Heisenberg's uncertainty principle. If you want to measure like the motion of, well, you can't have knowledge about the momentum and position of a particle. If you try to get more accurate predictions about momentum, you lose information about its position, and vice versa.
Really?
So it's sort of this. So the hopes of modernity that we could figure out, like learn all things using science and deductive reasoning, they show that that's not, you can't, well, so there are things that you can't know. That's,
yeah.
So that was, I think, maybe the big impact of those sorts of results.
That's pretty major, I guess.
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Well, you guys stay tuned and check out Chris playing some music. Chris, I really appreciate you being here today, and thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
This song is called "And If You're Scared." I come to you with guitar in hand to tell you a story. I hope you'll understand that behind those closed curtains there's nothing to be afraid of. And if you grow uncertain, just ask what you are made of. And I came to you with some hope in hands, just sat by and watched as you cultivated the lands. And I saw a star fall right before my eyes. Or was it just you in a clever disguise? and crystalline. Well, if you're afraid of the dark, just take my hand. When on this road we'll embark, let's take a gamble and find out where we land. Well, by your side I'll still be, I'll write your name in the sands. You were like the flowers in the spring, just blowing in the wind, and I could hear you sing these words of enchantment that captured my heart. And from that still moment I arose from the dark, and on the dock where the night we stood, I told you not to worry, I did what I could. And as you began to whisper your fears into my ear, I wrap my arms around you, I'll always be here. Crystalline. Well, if you're afraid of the dark, just take my hand. Once on this road we'll embark, let's take a gamble and find out where we land. Well, by your side I'll still be, I'll write your name in the sands. This next song is, I think, less than a year old from today's date. It's titled Besos de Café. Quédate así que quiero estudiar tu cuerpo, con mis manos navegar las olas de tu pelo, olvidarlo todo y saciarme en tus ojos, alcanzar el cielo colgado en tus labios y bésame con tus besitos de puro café. Despierta mi alma que esta noche no hay más nada que perder. Refúgiate en mis brazos hasta el amanecer, y cuando salga el sol que ilumina tu piel, ese sabor de ti perfuma mi ser. Me hago eterno con tu desnudez y bésame con tus besitos de puro café. Despierta mi alma que esta noche no hay más nada que perder. Hey, hey, hey. Y bésame con tus besitos de puro café. Despierta mi alma que esta noche no hay más nada que perder. Que perder. Hey, hey, hey. This next song is called Make Your Body Sing. Girl, I know you wanna feel this love. Come to me, I guarantee I'll fill you up. And if the sun comes up, you know we won't have to stop. This night's for us, let's drink it up till the very last drop. And sing, ooh baby girl, just sing. Well, I wanna feel your ecstasy, so sing. Oh baby, just sing. Well, I wanna know it feels good with me. Girl, I love the way your body makes its melody. Hear every breath, how you undress, it's all I need. You're all that was missing to make my song complete. I'll be the boat, you be the string, I said a passion will ring. I wanna make your body sing. Ooh baby girl, just sing. Well, I wanna feel your ecstasy, so sing. Oh baby, just sing. Well, I wanna know it feels good with me. With me, yeah. And this is my newest song. It's called The Boy in Sleeves. You know me, the boy in sleeves, trying to get myself together back into one piece. Well, she was fire and I was a tree, kept trying to yank my roots up so I could leave. But there's no way to save a man who tied himself to illusions, who thought he found his home and put it all in the arms of a woman. Well, this is how it all began. Discreet looks, kisses, contraband. My thought was two, but there were three. The stuff for books was staring right at me. When she said no, but I said please. Now that I'm on the air, I need your help to breathe. And I don't care if you lie, I just want you to be loving me. And she said, oh, 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 yeah, yeah, oh, oh. Here I am, the square one man, trying to chase her at the ridges carved in my two hands. But where there's fire and thirsty land, a hopeful heart's never to be found again. Now that she's gone, maybe comes the muse of composition, to come fill my hands with songs instead of destitution. Oh, 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 oh.
say, do what you want, and money will come.